We've all been there, let's be honest. You start to play chess online and all of a sudden you are down over 100 points in ELO and you've lost however many games in a row. Now, tilting isn't something that's just specific to chess. You can tilt in any game such as Valorant or CSGO or checkers? Maybe not. However, you get my point. Tilting is basically something that happens when you get into a bad state of mind emotionally or psychologically, and then that causes the rest of your chess games or any other games to go downhill in quality and also at your win rate. Pretty much every player gets tilted, and for a long time when I first started getting into chess, I thought the weekly event Title Tuesday was Tilted Tuesdays, which, to be fair, many people also make that mistake. However, getting tilted also happens to casual players and people who just play chess for fun rather than competitively. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can avoid tilting and how you can recognize when you are going to tilt and how you can prevent that happening to you. Now, often when I start to play a game of chess, I want to win it, but also if I keep playing, I will get this idea in my head that I need to keep the rating I have gained today above what my rating was the day before or when I started playing. Now, this can lead to situations where if you lose a game, it can become very stressful and hard on yourself. You think, okay, well, I need to play at least one more game to be able to get up to what I just lost, and then to surpass my rating that I had at the start of the day, I need to win another one or another and another, and then you get into this cycle. And many people get into this cycle. Chess is difficult, especially once you're just starting out, but also throughout your entire time in playing chess. You've got to think about openings, the best possible moves you can do, checks, captures, attacks, tactics, all of it at once. It can be overwhelming. Tilting often happens once you've lost one game. So once you lose that game, you think, okay, it might not affect you too much, unless you lose in a stupid way, like blundering your queen, which I've definitely had my fair share of those. But after you lose that game, you go on to play another game as revenge. You basically want to be able to prove to yourself you're not shit at chess, and it's likely you're not, but sometimes games just don't go our way. And because you're in this heightened emotional state, even if you don't realise it, you lose another game and another. So some of the ways I avoid tilting in chess is if I lose one game, I analyse it. Often I do like using my free game review if I'm on chess.com, but oftentimes people use it for a game that they've won and seeing how they did really well and everything. But that's not really going to help you improve your chess or how to stop you at tilting. But if you use it on games that you lose, you get to identify where you went wrong specifically and also how you can avoid it. Plus, in addition to this, it also makes you able to spot how you're going to lose in the next game, and then you can prevent this. Furthermore, this basically also gives you a bit of time to sort of recuperate after that loss. So say you spend 5-10 minutes, maybe more, analysing that game you just lost, going through every single move, seeing which was the critical moments where maybe you missed something, you missed a win, or you blundered a piece, or anything of the sorts. You can basically, like I said, give yourself a breather from actually playing, and this basically allows you to calm down a bit and come down from that emotional reckless state. Then when you're going into your next game, you may find it easier to spot different things you might have not spotted in the game you lost beforehand, and it might be easier to sort of go in afresh basically. Obviously this is a basic one, but don't play chess if you are emotional or in a rush or something in the first place. So if something has happened and you're upset or angry, don't go and play a game of chess. It's just going to translate into your chess. If you're an aggressive player, obviously you're going to become more of an aggressive player when you're playing, and this isn't necessarily going to benefit your chess. You could be doing You could just read a chess book instead of going and playing a game of chess. You can feel your need for chess in different ways rather than just playing a game and then forcing yourself to tilt, basically. Obviously, no one goes out playing a game of chess and thinks, oh, I'm going to tilt, or I'm going to play the however amount of games until I tilt. No, that's not people's aim. People usually play just so they can increase their rating or enjoy the time that they're spending. So how do I prevent myself from tilting? Well, I normally set myself a limit on the amount of games that I'm going to play. So I'll play 5 and then I'll take a break. I'll maybe watch a YouTube video or watch a different tournament that's happening, such as the World Chess Armageddon. The finals are today, go and watch it. But also, I might just read a chess book or look, not even complete, but look at a tactic, look at a puzzle, see how I can do. And if it's not going well for me, then okay, I'll end my time playing and I'll come back tomorrow or the day after. Chess isn't something you should be forcing yourself to do. You don't have to play a game of chess every single day to improve. You just need to try to improve, and improving doesn't just come in and playing loads of games. One thing you can do if you're worried about losing rating points or something is you can play unrated games, and if you're just trying to improve your chess there, then if you lose a game, it's not detrimental to your rating. People quite often have rating ego, or just have worked so hard to get to this place beforehand, and then when they lose it, it goes very hard on them, and then it forces them into a tilt, which obviously isn't ideal. In addition to this, you can also play on Lichess, where you can hide ratings of your opponents and hide your own rating, which I think helps a lot, because then you aren't like, oh, okay, because they're 30 points rated higher than me. In theory, they should win. I'm already in a worse position. You can also do this with puzzles as well on Lichess. And when you are going to play a game of chess just after you've lost, just give yourself a minute or a couple minutes breathing and just think, okay, do I want to play another game, or do I want to bring my rating back up to what it was? And if you want to play another game, sure. But if you are just playing to bring your rating back up to what it was or to exceed it, go do something else. Go on a walk, go outside, or just read a chess book. Like I said, do a tactic. You'll feel better. I also think it helps if you aren't distracted when you're playing chess. So play chess in a room by yourself if you're playing online, and maybe have quiet music on in the background, but not one that is really loud or high pace or anything, and only have one tab open. That way you don't get distracted by anything else. So that's everything for this video. I do want to say thank you for helping me reach 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe down below, and comment any video you'd like me to make, and hopefully I'll get around to it.